The world is shifting, and the Philippines is right at the center of it all. In 2025, the competition for influence in Southeast Asia is reaching new heights, and 10 of the world's most powerful countries are making aggressive moves to solidify their presence in the region. But why the sudden rush? What's driving these global superpowers toward the Pearl of the Orient? Is it the rapid economic growth, the strategic military positioning, or the abundance of natural resources? Some believe it's a combination of all three. Others suspect hidden geopolitical agendas at play. Whatever the case, these countries are investing billions, sending military forces, and forming alliances that will redefine the future of the region. By the end of this video, you'll understand why 2025 is a game-changing year for the Philippines and why these 10 powerful nations are scrambling to secure their place. Make sure to watch until the end, because the number one country on this list will leave you speechless. Montage of handshake agreements, international leaders meeting, military drills, and foreign businesses setting up in the Philippines. 10. Germany, strengthening economic ties and engineering partnerships. Visuals of German car factories, renewable energy plants, and businessmen in suits signing contracts. Germany, the economic powerhouse of Europe, has its eyes set on the Philippines, and the reasons are crystal clear. The Philippines is emerging as a prime destination for technology, engineering, and infrastructure development, three industries where Germany excels. In 2025, expect a major increase in German investments, particularly in the fields of renewable energy, automotive manufacturing, and industrial machinery. Germany's economy thrives on high-tech exports, and Southeast Asia is becoming an increasingly important market for German innovation. The Philippines, with its growing skilled workforce and rapid urbanization, presents the perfect opportunity for German companies to establish long-term partnerships. Siemens, Volkswagen, and BASF are just a few of the German giants looking to expand operations in the country, bringing thousands of new job opportunities in engineering and manufacturing. On top of that, Germany is playing a critical role in supporting the Philippines' transition to green energy. With climate change being a pressing issue, German firms are introducing new solar and wind energy solutions, helping the Philippines reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. These strategic investments are set to strengthen diplomatic ties between the two nations, making Germany a key player in the country's economic future. 9. Australia, military support and trade expansion. Scenes of Australian Navy ships docking in the Philippines, soldiers training, and business meetings. Australia is stepping up its presence in the Indo-Pacific, and the Philippines is a central part of its strategy. As regional tensions escalate, Australia is increasing its military support, engaging in large-scale joint training exercises with the Philippine Armed Forces. This is part of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, aimed at ensuring regional stability and countering potential threats in the South China Sea. Beyond military cooperation, Australia is also focusing on trade. The Philippines is one of its key partners in agriculture, education, and natural resources. In 2025, the Australian government is expected to sign new trade agreements that will further strengthen exports of beef, dairy, and high-quality wine to the Philippine market. At the same time, Filipino businesses are looking to expand in Australia, particularly in the tourism and hospitality sectors. With Australia being one of the most trusted allies of the Philippines, this partnership will only continue to grow. Defense, trade, and cultural exchanges will define their relationship in the coming years, and 2025 will mark a turning point in how deeply connected these two nations become. 8. South Korea, tourism, entertainment, and high-tech investments. K-pop concerts, Korean tourists in Boracay, and tech innovation hub. South Korea's love affair with the Philippines is stronger than ever. By 2025, the number of South Korean tourists visiting the Philippines is expected to reach record-breaking numbers. Boracay, Cebu, and Palawan have become top destinations for South Koreans seeking tropical paradise, and the hospitality industry is rapidly evolving to accommodate this growing demand. Beyond tourism, South Korea's biggest focus is technology. Korean companies like Samsung, LG, and Hyundai are expanding operations, setting up research and development centers in Metro Manila. These companies are not just bringing products to the Philippines, they are also investing in local startups, artificial intelligence, and smart city projects that will transform urban life. Entertainment is another major industry that is gaining momentum. K-dramas and K-pop culture are influencing Filipino lifestyles, leading to collaborations between South Korean and Filipino media companies. Expect to see more joint movie productions, television shows, and cultural exchange programs in 2025, solidifying South Korea's presence in the Philippines beyond just business and trade. 7. United Kingdom, financial investments and BPO expansion. Visuals of London Stock Exchange, Philippine call centers, and fintech applications. The United Kingdom is making a strong push into the Philippine financial sector. With the rise of digital banking and fintech solutions, British investors are pouring millions into local startups that are revolutionizing the way Filipinos handle money. Mobile banking, contactless payments, and online loan services are just a few of the areas where British financial expertise is making an impact. Another key focus is the expansion of the business process outsourcing (BPO) industry. The Philippines is already a global leader in outsourcing, and British companies are looking to increase their reliance on Filipino customer service professionals, IT specialists, and virtual assistants. As UK-based businesses seek cost-effective and highly skilled labor, the Philippines is becoming their go-to destination. On the cultural front, British universities are forging new partnerships with Philippine institutions, allowing for more exchange programs and scholarships for Filipino students. With Brexit changing the UK's international trade policies, expect even more British businesses to look toward Southeast Asia, with the Philippines as a key strategic partner. 6. France, nuclear energy and aerospace innovations. Scenes of French nuclear reactors, Airbus factories, and high-level diplomatic meetings. France is bringing its world-class expertise in nuclear energy to the Philippines in 2025. As the country looks for sustainable alternatives to coal and gas, French energy companies are leading discussions on the possibility of building nuclear power plants in the region. This could be a game changer for the Philippines, providing a long-term solution to energy shortages and reducing electricity costs for millions of Filipinos. The aerospace industry is also a major area of collaboration. Airbus, one of France's largest companies, is negotiating deals to expand the Philippine aviation sector. With air travel demand skyrocketing, the Philippines is looking to modernize its airline fleet, and France is positioning itself as the top supplier for commercial aircraft. At the same time, cultural ties between the two nations continue to strengthen. French cuisine, fashion, and art are becoming more popular in the Philippines, leading to new business opportunities for French brands. As diplomatic relations grow stronger, expect to see more French influence in the country's economy and everyday life. 5. Japan, infrastructure boom and technological expansion. Visuals of bullet train prototypes, Japanese engineers in Manila, and smart city developments. Japan has been one of the Philippines' most consistent allies, and in 2025, this partnership is reaching new heights. Infrastructure is at the core of Japan's expansion in the country, with multi-billion-dollar projects transforming roads, bridges, and public transportation. The most anticipated development is the introduction of a Japanese-backed railway system, inspired by their high-speed bullet trains, which aims to revolutionize travel within the Philippines. But Japan's influence extends beyond infrastructure. In the realm of technology and automation, Japanese companies are making huge strides in artificial intelligence and robotics within the Philippines. Smart city projects, AI-powered traffic systems, and automated business solutions are all being funded by Japan's biggest tech firms. These advancements will not only modernize the country but also create thousands of jobs for Filipino professionals skilled in IT, engineering, and automation. Moreover, Japan is increasing its agricultural investments, helping Filipino farmers adopt high-tech farming techniques that maximize efficiency and production. With the Philippines being a crucial trading partner for Japan's food supply, expect deeper collaborations in rice farming, fisheries, and sustainable agriculture. As the Philippines and Japan strengthen their economic and technological ties, 2025 will mark a turning point where the two nations become even more integrated in shaping the future of Southeast Asia. 4. China, silent but aggressive economic expansion. Drone shots of massive construction sites, Chinese investments, and diplomatic talks between China and the Philippines. China remains one of the most influential players in the Philippines, and despite ongoing political tensions, its economic presence is only getting stronger. In 2025, China is set to invest billions in infrastructure, trade, and digital finance, making the Philippines an integral part of its Belt and Road Initiative. Chinese tech companies, such as Alibaba and Tencent, are expanding their grip on the Philippine e-commerce industry, competing with Western and local platforms for dominance. Mobile payment systems, digital banking, and logistics solutions are all areas where China is making aggressive moves. This technological influence is shifting the way Filipinos shop, send money, and conduct business online. However, one of the biggest talking points is China's increasing involvement in the country's real estate sector. Chinese developers are purchasing land and constructing large-scale urban projects, creating both opportunities and concerns among local communities. With China's growing economic footprint, many Filipinos are asking whether this partnership will bring more benefits or challenges in the long run. With economic power comes political influence, and China's growing presence in the Philippines is reshaping the balance of power in Southeast Asia. The question remains, will China's involvement be a long-term advantage or a strategic risk for the country? 3. India, tech superpower and pharmaceutical leader. Scenes of Indian call centers, Filipino-Indian business partnerships, and pharmaceutical factories in Metro Manila. India is making one of the most surprising and impactful moves into the Philippines in 2025. With its booming technology sector and rapidly expanding pharmaceutical industry, India is positioning itself as a top economic partner for the country. One of the biggest areas of investment is IT and business process outsourcing, BPO. Indian companies, including Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys, and Wipro, are rapidly expanding their presence in the Philippines, creating thousands of jobs in customer service, software development, and data analytics. This is strengthening the country's position as a global outsourcing hub, allowing Filipino professionals to work with some of the biggest tech firms in the world. Another critical sector is pharmaceuticals. India is a leading producer of affordable medicines, and in 2025, Indian pharmaceutical companies are setting up new factories in the Philippines to manufacture essential drugs at lower costs. This move will make healthcare more accessible to millions of Filipinos, reducing dependency on expensive imported medicines. Education and cultural exchange programs are also growing, with Indian universities collaborating with Filipino institutions to provide scholarships and research opportunities. As India cements its role as a key economic and technological partner, expect the Philippines to benefit from some of the world's most advanced medical and digital innovations. 2. Russia, fueling the Philippines' energy and defense capabilities. Visuals of Russian oil tankers, military exercises, and high-level government meetings. Russia is making bold moves in the Philippines, and in 2025, its focus is crystal clear: energy and military partnerships. With global fuel prices fluctuating and energy security becoming a major concern, Russia is stepping in to offer alternative solutions. Russian energy companies are exploring new agreements with the Philippines to supply oil, natural gas, and nuclear energy, providing the country with more affordable and sustainable power options. Beyond energy, defense collaboration is a growing area of interest. The Philippine military is seeking to modernize its defense capabilities, and Russia is offering advanced military equipment, including helicopters, naval vessels, and air defense systems. Joint military training exercises between the two nations are expected to increase, showcasing Russia's commitment to strengthening the Philippines' security infrastructure. However, Russia's growing involvement in the region is not without controversy. Some critics warn that deeper ties with Russia could complicate diplomatic relations with Western allies, particularly the United States. Still, as the world undergoes significant power shifts, the Philippines is exploring all available options to secure its economic and military future. As 2025 unfolds, Russia's strategic investments will play a key role in reshaping the Philippines' alliances and defense strategy. 1. United States, the most influential power player in the Philippines. Scenes of U.S. aircraft carriers, business executives signing contracts, and American cultural influence in Filipino society. The United States has been the Philippines' closest ally for over a century, and in 2025, its influence remains as strong as ever. With the rise of China's economic and military power, the U.S. is doubling down on its presence in the Philippines to maintain its foothold in the region. One of the biggest developments is the expansion of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA. The U.S. military is increasing its rotational forces in the Philippines, conducting more joint training exercises, and deploying state-of-the-art defense systems. This is seen as a strategic move to counterbalance China's growing influence in the South China Sea. Economically, the U.S. remains one of the Philippines' largest trading partners. American companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are expanding their operations in Manila, bringing high-tech job opportunities for Filipinos. The U.S. is also a major investor in education and healthcare, funding projects that improve the country's social infrastructure. Culturally, the influence of the United States is undeniable. From Hollywood movies to fast food chains and fashion trends, American culture is deeply woven into Filipino society. This connection continues to strengthen ties between the two nations, making the U.S. the most influential foreign power in the Philippines. As global tensions rise, the Philippines finds itself in a unique position, benefiting from both economic partnerships and military alliances with the world's top superpowers. The question now is, how will the country navigate these complex international relationships in the years ahead? The world is changing fast, and the Philippines is at the center of it all. With 10 of the most powerful countries rushing to establish deeper ties, the nation is entering a new era of economic growth, technological advancement, and geopolitical importance. But with great opportunities come great challenges. How will the Philippines balance its relationships with competing global superpowers? Will these foreign investments bring lasting prosperity, or will they create new political tensions? The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: 2025 will be a defining year for the Philippines, and the decisions made today will shape the country for decades to come. Which of these 10 countries do you think will have the biggest impact on the Philippines? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful global updates. This is your inside look at the global rush to the Philippines. Stay tuned for more. Final montage of leaders shaking hands, military parades, and futuristic cityscapes in the Philippines.